All right, really looking forward to this next presentation, as should you. John Hazlehurst, who served a couple of terms on city council before he got really, really old. I added the extra really. Yeah. Sorry, John. He will offer a meandering roadmap for young people who want to get elected to office in Colorado Springs without waiting for white hair, wrinkled skin, a cackling laugh, or walking farts. That says it all. Welcome, my friend, John.
Thank you. Don't worry, I'm not bringing the walking farts. Okay, so how to get elected even if you're not a geezer. This is not the easiest thing in the world because, as you know, the city council here is pretty old. In fact, most of them receive city council. Now, who are these guys anyway? These guys, I think it's a band. It's a rock band from the 60s. You see, mustaches, weird hats. Actually, that's the Colorado Springs City Council in 1901. The oldest man there is younger than the oldest person on city council now. Hi, Jill. And that is General William Jackson Palmer. What did the general do? He started Colorado Springs when he was 34. He had already served in the Civil War, gotten the Congressional Medal of Honor, founded the Denver and Rio Grande Railway, and in his spare time, he started Colorado Springs. So that's what young people did in the 1870s. And that guy there is a city council member from 1898. They called him the boy alderman. That's what they called city councils in those days. The boy alderman was all of 22. So young people built Colorado Springs. Young people built it in 30 years from a city of nothing, of barren prairie, of a couple of guys standing around driving a stake in the ground. And they built the city. And they didn't waste their time. Now here is that same house with the city council members. And off to the left there, you see like they're building something. City Hall. We still use it. They did not waste time. And now here we are, today's council. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Average age is a little over 60. Almost certainly the oldest in city history. And what do they do to make a living? Well, actually, they don't do anything. 8 of 9 are retired, and all 8 appear to receive government pensions, Social Security, or both. And let me tell you, folks, as a 75-year-old, that's great. And most of them are military veterans, and that's fine. But you know what career military folks are like. As young people, they learn to shut up, follow orders, and wait for other people to make the decisions. That's NFL coaches say they want. They want younger, faster. They want stronger, and they want smarter. I think maybe that's what we need. So how do you do it? You need money. You need it to run a campaign. You need to live. Council gets $6,250 annually. In 1901, aldermen got $800 a year. That's about equivalent in buying power to $40,000 today. Okay, so how do you start to run and win? You got to start right now. I don't mean tomorrow or next week or just think about it. I mean now. Start networking. Say, I'm a candidate. I am going to run. Now let's look at the demographics. We have some problems here. Springs voters are old and getting older. Don't call them geezers. Don't call them seniors. Don't suggest that they're useless and irrelevant. Be aware of who votes and just understand who you're talking to. And Democrats, oh my God, the D word. You can be a closeted Democrat or a semi-progressive Republican, but don't be tempted to run on the Democratic ticket in a no-hope seat. Here's what you do. Don't imitate the brain donkeys running for president. Work hard. Stay humble. Appear to be determined to serve and listen to your elders. And if you can fake that, you're fine. Now, work the room. Here's a room. This is like the greatest room to work. Everyone here votes. It's a very large, small town. running a district at large, meet people in person, join Rotary, adopt a lab and bring her to nursing homes, volunteer at Marianne House and be a good person, even if you aren't. It so worked for me. Now, learn about the city you want to live. You've heard a lot of history. The long-time residents who love history always vote, so learn about it. It won't hurt, and they'll love you. And then know your ABCs. Do you remember that wonderful movie? Glengarry Glen Ross, always be closing. That's what Kevin Spacey said. And then the media. Oh, we all have the media. Be nice, okay? Don't try to buy us off unless you have some serious money, like $20. But try not to play favorites. Be available and quotable. And don't tell us lies like, no, that's not me on YouTube taking off my top at some random concert. It's someone else. So commit now. If this were an old-fashioned revival, I would say, come to Jesus. No, I say, come to city council.